Hey, good morning YouTube. So we're doing a full, you can tell I tie down, we're doing a day in the life. I'll do a full day of what my life looks like here when I am in Australia. I'm not going to add anything extra to it. I'm not going to do anything like people do day in the life and they go skydive and they're like, oh my god, my life is so crazy. Like, it's not that crazy, but people on Instagram voted that they would like to see a training day. So today is a training day. I got up a little bit later than usual. I think it's around about like 9 o'clock now. I'm up ready. I didn't do the girls on Instagram get ready with me and they like shake their leggings up and they're naked from the back. You don't need to see me get ready. So obviously I'm showered, ready, and I'm just gonna feed the cats because that is what they're screaming for. Otherwise, and this is low-key proof to my sister that her house is still in one piece and the cats are still alive because she's away on holiday. So it's my job to make sure this isn't actually protein, we just keep it in a protein tub. Two of them. Big one and little one is their name. I know they have real names, but big one and little one is their names to me. So I need to make breakfast. I usually have something quick because I just want to get to work, and it's typical that I do not have what I need. I normally have eggs and then some sort of carb like gluten-free bread or gluten-free like English muffin or something, because I try and cut down on the gluten with my arthritis. But we're gonna head to the shop, I guess, because I need stuff for breakfast, which is not ideal. Usually just go outside for a little bit and get some sun, and then I'll drink a litre of water or so whilst I'm outside in the sun just to wake up, and then I will like eat and get started with work, because today is Monday, which means it's check-in day. It's one of my bigger days, but I know a lot of check-ins are coming in late today, so I'll have work late into this evening because yesterday was Father's Day back home, so a lot of people were here, there and everywhere and couldn't give in their check-in in time. So, and with the time difference, they're like, oh, I'll send it first thing Monday morning, but obviously I'm 7 hours ahead of the UK, and that's not for those who are in America and things like that. So I just told them that they can send it in whenever on Monday, and then I will get round to it. But I wanted to show you some kangaroos, but there is no kangaroos today because I think they're doing work. This is a golf course. We're gonna go to the shops. I need an energy drink as well, but I don't have it first thing in the morning. I wait until I have breakfast. That's my condition, because like I said, I hate breakfast. So if I have breakfast like a child, I'm then allowed my Monster or my energy drink. So we'll run to the shop now, get some eggs, get some energy drink. And that's it, I think. So I put 3 eggs, like 3 mil of olive oil. This is where I get like the majority of my fats from, is like in the morning, because I don't really like fats that much. It's between olive oil, some nuts, some eggs, and dark chocolate. That's like my main fat sources, because I'm not a huge fan of it. So I just get it in like proper easy sources. I think that was maybe the door or the cat. You just never know in this house because they're always running about. Okay, yeah, it just was the cat. But, and then I'm gonna have 1 gluten-free muffin. And the gluten-free aspect, as I said, is from the arthritis, because I have an inflammatory arthritis, and it made the biggest difference overnight. Like, it's actually scary. Like, the stress response to it in the body was just, mine was honestly overnight. Like, my sleep is still awful. Like, you can tell how tired I am. I haven't even woken up yet. But the day that I introduced like gluten-free, and then that sleep, like the evening of was crazy. It was so much better. I don't cut it out completely. I think it's more like a response to have so much. So we got 3 whole extra large eggs, an English muffin on the bottom, and a pro tip, add your salt. Oh wait, we do the little. Nice, huh? That's like the best bit, is the yolk, but I don't like the snotty bits, they kind of creep me out. But add salt when your eggs are done at the end. Like when you put salt on at the start, like when cooking your eggs, it dries them up, and I feel like it's made a big difference. But like I said, we just eat to get it done in the morning. So I actually am not a child, and I have my food, because once I have this, then I'm allowed an energy drink. And oh, a package come for me this morning when I was coming out the door. Let's grab it and show you. But this is my workstation. Very exciting. It's where I'll sit all day. Not that I sit and work from the second I wake up to the second I go to bed. It's just that, if you haven't noticed, probably borderline on the spectrum. I like to sit in the same spot. I like to wear the same, to clarify, these are not the same clothes, but you probably only ever see me in black Nike shorts and a Team TV top. And that is because I feel weird if I do not wear a Team TV top. Like the fit, it's gonna sound so weird. The fit, the feel is just what I love. And then black Nike shorts, like I will literally go in, if I find a pair of shorts that I like, they fit good, I'll buy like 3 pairs in one go, and that's what I just do. So it literally looks like I wear the same outfit 24/7, 365. But I do change my clothes. I do own a wash machine. I'm just not okay. I just really enjoy wearing the same stuff. Otherwise I feel super weird. But we're gonna show you the package, and I'll try not to rustle it too much next to the mic, otherwise those of you with headphones is gonna hate me. Back into BMXing, we got some new tires. It's a very mixed channel. Some people love it, some people hate it. Someone said on my Instagram, they were like, post more stuff because they enjoy seeing it. So for anyone who cares, who rides BMX here, we've got the Maxxis Grifter tires, because I'm trying to make my bike as light as possible. Believe it or not, it makes a difference. So fitness people can check out now, BMX people can check in. Yeah, I got these in 20.4. So honestly, I hope they fit. It will definitely clear the front end, but the back end might be a little bit close. So we get these changed over later, and then maybe go for a ride because it's nice. So let's head to one of the skate parks here. I don't like my current front tire. I've got a Colt one, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. Don't like the look of it. Don't like the feel of it. You may notice the audio is so good in these because yes, they are new mics. Thank you for noticing. I finally upgraded. I got the DJI. I only got the number ones because I didn't see that much of a difference between 1s and 2s, and the price is kind of mad. Like these are fairly cheap here, and I sold my old Rode Wireless Go 2s and then just literally kind of put the difference and upgraded them, because we both know as soon as someone gives you cash, it's like Monopoly money, you just waste it on random stuff. So yeah, we're gonna, oh, that's Netflix I was watching last night. But we'll see how many check-ins we've got. Like I said, I know that a good handful are gonna be late. So what I like to do is what people say you shouldn't do. I kind of eat, work, push it aside, because it's just a way that I like to work in the mornings, is kind of flick between the two. So I'll clear messages here, because like I said, I'm obviously 7 hours ahead, so people message me whilst I'm sleeping. So I'll clear all the messages, go through check-ins. We're ready. We should be meeting Callum at the gym. He's on push as well, so we said we're gonna tag team this. Yeah, same. So he's leaving in a few minutes. That was 16 minutes ago. So luckily I'm only 10 minutes pretty much now, because when I come here last year, I joined Riderwear Gym, and that was in like Malaga, but that's far. Yeah, I come back this time and they made a new one in Wanneroo, and I joined there, but I didn't know anyone. Obviously I knew of Callum, I met him last time, and he was at Riderwear as well, but he switched gyms to this gym called Culture. And to be fair, the Culture gym it's a much better scene. And then obviously he's there as well, and we train together a fair bit. So I only have pump product, because add it to my list of things wrong with me. I don't have too much caffeine because I've got a bad heart. So we stick to pump product. Like no pre's ever taste nice, I don't think, but we got 1 scoop of pump, keeping it minimal. It was like 300 ml of coconut water and some additional salt, and that will give you the best pump. So I topped up on my protein as well. I just didn't have time to stand there and film everything, but I didn't have any additional carbs. I have 20 grams of carbs in my intra. I just don't like training with loads of food in my stomach, which is pretty obvious for most people. So I tend to kind of go carb heavy after training, post workout, and
throughout the rest of the afternoon, evening, because I stay up quite late. Usually if I was in England, I would have like 2 or 3 meals before I train, because if I wake up and I have work to do, being in the same time zone like as most of my team, I make sure I get all check-ins done before I go and kind of mess about for the day. Otherwise it's just not fair, and I can't focus on my session because I'm like, oh, I've got this check-in to do, I've got this many check-ins, or I'm going to need to do plan edits after this, and my session's just so unfocused. So I just now get it done, but obviously I've got some latecomers, so we use kind of the difference to our advantage. We made it. I always feel like I'm going to drop something. I've got so much stuff in my hands that I need to remember. I feel like the girls with the Stanley Cups where they're just like holding so many things, but this is what I was telling you, like pure beef. Riderwear's there, and this is Culture, but Culture's better. So yeah, if you actually want to train and you're in Perth, then Culture's a gym for you, because it's heaps better, has better equipment, better people, and even though I'm filming, it has less people filming, if that makes sense, because that gym is like a proper influencer gym, and someone's trying to reverse in this space, and I have my door open. Hey, you're right. So we're in. This is what it looks like. And then Callum's in here warming up, so I need to warm up as well because my joints are not feeling too good today. Talk you through the push session, we'll get him mic'd up as well, and we'll see. But here's a handsome chap. You good, bro? Yeah, that's Callum, the handsome one.
On the mothers.
Yeah.
I'm get a ghost from the front.
Oh, really?
I already had a scoop of bread. I'm like, that's dangerous. I'll be like,
Nah, man. Yeah. So I went into Coles this morning.
Yeah.
And only had the gold Monster, not for me.
Like the gold one?
Nah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That one's like a raspberry, yeah?
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't mind the raspberry monster, but it's like 140 meg. That's it.
You want more?
Like 160. The white one.
Nah.
I think the white one's the best. Man.
Kid gets stimmed out. The other day he come in here and he literally had like, what was it, like 2 coffees, a scoop of pre, and then had a come in with a ghost as well. I was like, my heart would give up, but.
I think that's definitely like an Australian thing, eh? They just get stimmed to the gills.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I mean, it's like enough to tranquilize the horde.
We're gonna get Callum mic'd up.
Yeah. Say what exercise we're gonna do. You press record?
Yeah. Oh shit, man. I was supposed to be on a flight to Bali. I forgot I had that flight.
Should you not cancel it?
No.
It's non-refundable.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a incline press first.
Yep.
Incline press first. Then we'll do like a flat press.
We follow Callum's today.
Lying cuff fly.
That shoulder press.
Yeah, that one there. Banana.
Okay, I'll see how.
And then we'll do that lying cuff what we did last week.
Yeah. Callum's
Lying
on the
cuff
lying
ladder.
cuff lateral raises now. He wasn't doing them before, and now
Lying cuff for a ladder raise fanboy.
little PR team for him.
Literally, hey. I made a post about it that night. Like pretending like I'm like helping out the exercise for ages. What else? And then just triceps, eh? Very nice. What's your thoughts on warm-up sets, eh? They should be like feeder sets, like they should be stimulating but not like fatiguing.
Yeah, that's where people go wrong. People will go like 10 to 15 reps on a weight that is fairly fatiguing, and then they do 3-4 of them. You're doing like 40 reps before.
And it's like 20-30 seconds in between each one, and then they jump into their first working set and wonder why they can't match the reps or progress from the previous week,
Or their warm-up is so inconsistent that one week they do 3 feeler sets, next week they do 5, next week they do 1. Go on, drive, all you. Go one more with it. Let's go. Drive. Easy. Nice.
Oh, excuse me. Push. 2 more still, 2 more. One more, all you. One more. Big drive. Up. All you. Perfect. All right.
The main thing is Like, I see people all the time, it's girls do it, like it's quite common, they do this, like happy feet.
Yeah.
Like, your stability and drive comes from the floor first. So if you're trying to do this and stay stable, your body's ability to produce force is just all over the place. So that's a big thing that I have to correct people on all the time, is like being able to feel the floor and foot pressure.
3 words, stability equals strength.
Yeah.
You ain't catching me dead in those fucking Toei Vibram shoes or whatever they are.
My brother has something and he swears by it.
Fuck that.
He swears by it.
Fucking
All right, this one we call the guillotine. Drive.
one more if you can. Push.
Sometimes my shoulders, it's just like.
Don't want to risk it. We just do one more.
Okay, exercise number 3. We're doing a fly here, but I know it seems contradictory what I'm about to say because we just used 2 fixed path machines, but
Big stretch. Close it up. Elbows. One more. Elbows. Close it. Now an example of some length and partials, yeah? There you go. There you go. Very nice.
so
2 sets, yeah, that's it.
also the reason why it's touching my chest, not because it's Pride Month. Is it Pride Month?
Pride week.
But doing that, like someone is touching the muscle that you should be working, our response to feel it a lot better. So if you have a training partner, just get them to kind of touch where you should be feeling, you should be working, and that helps heat. That helps heaps. Like when me and Mal, my brother, used to train together all the time, and when we first started doing it, like it made a big difference when you're trying to learn where you should be feeling.
But it's that mind-muscle connection. But
Yeah,
like,
because
I
your
think,
mind is literally on where are they touching me, and then if you're touching the right spot, don't be like, oh, you're gonna do your delt and they're touching down here. So at least know basic anatomy before you should be you should be touching in.
Fucking bitch. I can't believe how crooked I barred. Look at my car.
Little crotch shot. Little upskirt.
Strong.
Fuck.
Two more. One more. Push. One more.
So training all done. Callum just come here so he can take the clips from what you will see in a minute when we're training, so he can make his own content from it as well. We're gonna make post-workout. I like to leave it a little bit. Most people, as soon as they leave the gym, they're literally like necking a shake, eating sweets, or having like their meal so close to when their body is still in a state of stress. You have just trained, your digestive tract is not going to work like it should do. So you should get home, your heart rate should come back down to baseline. You should actually be in a state of calmness effectively when you're eating your post-workout meal. Otherwise it's not going to digest properly. So just make sure that you actually get home, chill a little bit, whatever it may be, do like I've just done some remaining check-ins. Make some chicken now. So I have 200 chicken, 300 rice as like my post-workout, and I didn't get any veggies at the store earlier, so we will make up for it later. 4 grams, I know 4 grams on the dot. I like to actually cook my food with olive oil because it would just taste heaps nice. A lot of people use the fry light and stuff like that back home, and not only does it wreck your pans, it makes your food taste horrible. So I'm gonna cook this and then I'll eat it. I'm gonna mess around with my bike, I'm gonna put my tires on, and then maybe we'll go ride, depending if the weather holds out. Like, it still looks nice, but we'll see how it goes. For those who don't like meal prep or don't like food sitting there for a long period of time, like rice is absolutely fine. I cook my meats like the day before, so they taste a little bit fresher, but carb sources, I don't mind batch cooking them and then keeping them in the fridge. So rice, I already cooked. I cook like 3 days in advance. And if you're someone who does cooked versus uncooked, whatever it may be, what you can do if you have yours in uncooked weight, just add the portions that you need in there, cook it, and then divide it. Like, a lot of people worry too much about these things, whether it's cooked or uncooked. Use a method and just stick to it. Don't flick between the two, because even if it is slightly inaccurate, the consistency in the inaccuracies make it accurate. And learn to cook your food properly. Like, actually season your food. Use olive oil or extra virgin olive oil. If you are someone who finds food a little bit dry, you're going and making your meals disgusting and then saying that meal prep is hard to stick to. Of course it's going to be hard to stick to if you don't enjoy the food that you actually eat on a day-to-day basis. So prep your carb sources in advance, and it's trying to kind of batch cook it so it actually is quick for you and easy and cheap. No one likes expensive meals. So all the cooking hacks today as well. If you pre-make your rice like this, put water, doesn't have to be heaps, on it / in the bowl, mix it up within it, and then when you put it in the microwave, make sure that you get another plate, cover it, and this will come out like perfect steamed rice every single time, even if it has been in the fridge for a couple days. But like, the rice absorbs the moisture and the condensation from in there. So do that. If you're someone who cooks your rice and you almost complain that rice is dry, then if you're cooking it in bulk or batch, kind of undercook it slightly if you have the ability to do this method every time you heat up your food, because again, the moisture will steam the rice and it will actually cook it even further. So people sometimes go in the wrong direction. They make dry rice and then they heat it up more without a lid or without any water, and you make it even worse for yourself. So, and on this, I've added some fajita sauce. Again, I added, because I cooked with olive oil, added a lid and added some additional water. It goes a long way. A lot of people overcomplicate it and think they have to change up their meal plan or their meals every single time. Like, if you like something, go for it, eat it. See? And there you have it. Chicken, rice, and I forgot my veggies, like I said. My beige flag is sometimes I might leave the gas running. So yeah, if you can deal with that, then you can deal with me. But this is the final outcome. Now I'm gonna watch some YouTube, some Netflix. I'll watch like between like some podcasts or BMX stuff, or I just use this as time to enjoy my food, and then I'll get back to what I need to do after. New tire time. I'm excited to put these on. I've been meaning to change them for a while, because like I said, I don't like that front one. But the back one's okay. I actually transferred the back one from my old bike. So we'll see if they fit, because 20.4 is like, it might be a close one on the back. So for anyone who cares about BMX, it's a Colony. God, I'd have to look. Like, I don't even know what bike parts are anymore. But I used to run Profile Minis like as a standard. Broke so many of them, so I gave up with them, and obviously moved to a Shadow Hub on my old bike, and then now we've got Colonies. But yeah, that's gonna fit. That would be sweet, I think. We'll find out. Okay, change of plan. Tires aren't going on, so I need to go buy some tire levers like an adult, rather than trying to use a spoon or a knife that is going to chip and ruin my rims. And then I need to ask to use their pump anyway, because pumps here only go up to like 60 PSI, the gas station one. So, and I need it like 75 or so. So we are going to go to a bike shop, buy some tire levers, put the tires on, and come back and see how this goes. Tire levers secured. 2. We're done. Let's go pump them up. Okay, so we're here. We warmed up, and I've got the new tires on, but I had to guess the PSI because the gauge on the pump was broken. I pumped on the tire, so I just had to like use my hand to see what they're at. So there's like a few things that I want to do. It's just like the essentials. I want to do a flare, bar foot jam, bar air, whip air, and I maybe want a 3-foot jam on the box. I'll show you these in a minute. But there's people riding the box at the minute, so I'll stick to the quarters. We'll get the essentials done. I like to do these every single time I come to skate park, just to keep me ticking over. And then if I do or land anything addition, then it's a win. But at least I've done the essentials that I think I need to do every single time just to get comfortable with the movements again, because everything's still new for me. So getting things back to being comfortable and on a daily basis and even one time in them. That was a successful session, really enjoyable. They got floodlights as well, and the park is awesome at that time. Like, there was a few people that I met that are sick. So it's time to pack up now, get home. I need to eat so badly. I'm so hungry. Eat, do more work, watch a lecture, eat again, chill, bed. Very nice day. Like, that is the peak of happiness. I had a good session, did my work, met with a friend, and rode my bike. Winning. That's winning at life. We're back from riding. It is now 8:35, so the day's gone pretty quick, but it's still not over yet. I made a meal. It's 3 wraps, non-gluten-free ones because it's a treat. 320 chicken, then I actually added some veggies in there. I like the peas and carrot like mix thing. That's because I'm a child. We're gonna do some late check-ins that come through. We got one new plan to do completely for someone, new training plan, and then we've got at least an hour of lectures because I'm doing the Prescript level 1 course, and I have to do my exam in the next 9 days to be exact. And it's actually like a credited course with an exam at the end, and I didn't realize that. I knew that it was a course that you do online, but I didn't realize how serious it was before I signed up. It's something that I wanted to do for a while anyway, so we're gonna get level 1 done. So I need to do some lectures, some revising, and then we'll finally eat again. As you can tell, my day kind of works quite late, but it doesn't start very early. I usually get up at like 8, like I said this morning. Yes, I am in exactly the same spot as where you left me. I've just finished the work that I need to do. I didn't even get time to watch a lecture because it is now 12:26 a.m. Like, even I know my cutoff time. I usually aim for around about like 1 a.m. and then I'll try and get into bed. I used to be someone who was like, oh no, I must go to bed early and wake up early. Like, that's literally just not me. I've tried it and I can't do it. So I just allow myself like 1, half 1, I try and get into bed and go to sleep. So I'm not gonna watch the lecture because I'll just double up on them tomorrow. Like, I know when it gets past and it will just be counterproductive. This has been like a true day of what I do. Sitting in my laptop, going for a ride, going to the gym, and it's truly like the best day. Like, I've had such a good day today, and I'm glad that I got it on film because it was awesome. Hopefully it seemed that exciting. If it's not, sucker, you watched the whole video to get to this point. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna reply to messages, finish the rest of my meal. I've got the beef and rice. I've got 50 grams of rice crackers because they're gluten-free, so I can enjoy them. And then I'm gonna stick something on, watch something, wind down. But yeah, I can do one of these on a rest day. I can do a separate VMX one, which I'm gonna do anyway, because who doesn't like watching that? And if you don't watch it. But do the usual: like, comment, subscribe, whatever it may be. If you enjoyed it, sweet. If you didn't, better luck next time.